Okay. Well, good morning. We got the coffee heating up. Let's go put our doorbell back out. Finally, apparently it lasted 24 days. Finally, it is. It needed to be charged last night. So we'll click it back into place. And it's there. So it lasted 25 days. It's a little bit warmer than it was the past 2 mornings. A little bit warmer. Um, it's pretty gray today again. They're calling for snow and rain today. Found the missing packages. They are on my porch in Thermopolis. That was why I needed to know the name of the city. Because I had packages coming here. I had packages. Ugh, it's a mess. Still haven't found the ones that were coming here to my house, but I know that there's packages on my other house front porch because the manager went over and looked. Oof. They're spraying the shit out of us this morning. Look at that thick ass line. Ugh. Good morning. How are you guys? Oh my gosh. I want to know how Captain Obby's daughter's prom went. I want to know how prom went. Okay, good. It's getting closer. We are getting closer. Closer. I found the remnants of the horse biscuits that I made. And I think that I cooled. I realized that I still had a mess over here. Even though I did dishes before I left. So, did I get the tiles up yesterday? Nope. Still sitting in the same spot. Nope. Did not. What did I get done yesterday? A whole bunch of nothing. Literally a whole bunch of nothing. I took the dogs outside and we played outside. I didn't even pick up dog poop yesterday. And I was just lazy. Enjoyed my home for the first day. I've been in and out of here a lot. I worked to get it set up. And I just decided, fuck it. I'm staying home for the day and going to enjoy myself. And I did. I did nothing. Not a fucking thing. I watched a little YouTube. I watched a little Hulu. I watched a little Netflix. Anyway, that's what I did. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. What did you guys do? Do anything fun? Oh, okay. We're just gonna sit in the bushes and stare at me, huh? Okay, that's fun. You can sit in the bushes and stare at me. Okay, there's sneeze number 1 of the day. Oh. Sneeze number 2. I wonder if we're going to have 3 or if we're going to have 5. Could be interesting. All right. We went to bed early last night. It was still sunlight out. It was still sunlight out. Three. Maybe that'll be the end of it. Or maybe I'm fully demon possessed. I guess we'll find out here in a minute, huh? It's the first morning I've woke up like this. In this house. And woke up and immediately started sneezing. All right. Good morning, Candace. Meh. You don't have to greet the bushwatchers. They don't want to talk to us. They don't matter. Sorry, bushwatchers. Oh. I think there's another sneeze coming. It's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. Just a little bit. It's not as cold. Oh, it's dark. All right. Hey, good morning, Remy. Oh, I have only been on about 10 minutes. Only been on 10 minutes. Long enough to make coffee. And we stood out here and I had half a cigarette. So now I'm going to have the other half of my cigarette and my coffee. Okay, the package mystery is solved. They went to the old address in Thermopolis. They're on my front porch. I go over to Thermop on the 28th after I've gotten done cleaning the house. I still have to go clean that house for my friend. However, she doesn't come back till late today. So I only have today and tomorrow to get it done. I think they close on the 28th, so it's got to be done by the 28th. And the 28th is my day that I'm scheduled to go to Thermopolis to do my cleaning gig over there. No, we're not going today. We're going on the 28th. Because I have a cleaning gig on the 28th over in Thermop, so I'm not going to go over today and then turn around and go over again on Tuesday. I'm just going to wait. I don't have enough gas right now, Remy, to be honest. I don't have enough gas to make a trip over and back. I gotta wait. It's fine. I know where they're at. They're safe. Abby went and checked on them yesterday. She's like, yep, they're right there. So that's what we're going to do today. And today we're just going to rest. Hey, good morning, Lacey. Did you guys know that yesterday closed a portal? Did you know that yesterday closed a portal? An end to a karmic cycle that began in 2018? Hey, Lacey, I wanted to say thank you the other night. You and Sly and Irish, I appreciate you guys having my back the other night. And I really do appreciate it. I think Amber was in that group too. So thank you guys. Anyway, so Uranus moves into Taurus, and it's been in Taurus. Uranus, back in 2018, Uranus went up Taurus's ass. Ooh. Oh, I can't refuse a new book either, Remy. I love books. I love books. So, last night at 8:27 Eastern Standard Time, Uranus moved into Gemini, and it does not return into Taurus in our lifetime. So, if there was a karmic cycle that started in 2018 for you and everything's feeling like it's heavy and weighing you down, and you didn't, every time you rebuild, you had to rebuild again and rebuild and rebuild and revamp and put it back together and make it work, well, now you've paid your karmic debt, so your karmic cycle is closed if it started in 2018. There you go. And there is the lady that was murdered in Billings. This is the new image that is, and for end domestic violence, this is the new image for it. That is Shauna Hart. She was murdered by her partner who had a lifetime restraining order on him. Billings PD did not take it seriously. They wouldn't take the report when it first happened. They said she needed to be missing 24 hours. And that 24 hours made all the difference in the world. He came in and he took her and the three boys by gunpoint. She's a mom of 6. Yep. They found her body in Bighorn County inside the vehicle, shot to death. So, yeah, pretty sad. Pretty sad. You can pull up any of the Billings news stations, Color 8, KTBQ, and you will have interviews with many people throughout the Billings community that said BPD dropped the ball on this. I don't like the 24-hour waiting period either, especially when there is a lifetime restraining order. There's a lifetime restraining order against the guy. So, pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. They didn't do the right thing. So, I know that the YWCA right now is doing a big push about domestic violence. It's going to start a big push in Billings for domestic violence. So, Remy, she got the lifetime restraining order on him about a month ago or so, and he was in jail at that time. And they served him with it, and he got out of jail, and he came right to her, got a gun. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And they told him he came in and he took her and the kids at gunpoint. He got her in the car and let the boys go. It's pretty bad. Her sister is telling her story on Facebook. You can pretty much find it wherever. You were caught up in the hood last night. It was wild and odd. Okay. What's a hood? Wahod. What's that? Good morning, JJ. Oh, in the hood. In the hood. Oh, in the hood. Oh, thank you. Whoa, I was whoa. Oh, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Oh, dude, I turned that on just to say, like, tackled Trump. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Because, like, a bazillion channels had it on, like PBS, WFAA. There was a ton of channels that had the Correspondents' Dinner on, and I tapped on it, and all of a sudden there was chaos, and I saw Trump go over backwards. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then I listened to the press conference. Wow. That was crazy. I wondered about that. I wondered if that made a traumatic flashback for her. Something of that nature. That was something I did question Remy. I was like, oof. God, I bet that was awful for her. Like her, don't like her, but it's still something that affects her life. Poor woman, now she's gonna have PTSD when it comes to going to public events. Poor girl. But of course, there's also the conspiracies on that, Remy. I don't blame her. First thing I thought of was, was somebody trying to finish the job that they didn't get to finish in Arizona? And then I thought, oh shit, that's the second time on Trump that they've tried to take him out. That's what I thought of too, JJ. Like, I didn't realize it was 5 attempts. I thought it was 3. Tells you how much out of the loop I am. Yep. I know. Listen, I don't have to agree with it, but I don't have to agree with the person, but he's allowed to have a life on this earth. You know what I mean? I don't have to agree with him. I don't have to like him. None of that shit, right? He's still the president. He's still due respect. So, this is what it is. No, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do nothing in my house again today. That's kind of what I said. That's what I agree with that, Lacey. I mean, you can like him, you can not like him, but he's still due respect. He's still our president. That's a train. Four, 5. Going to the sugar beet factory. Well, the farmer was happy with his clean house when he came home yesterday, or day before yesterday. Yesterday, I got a text and he was like, "Hey, those are really cute. Those are really neat." I left him some of the cactus paper crafts that I made. He got an ex-wife and a sister that have Mother's Day coming up, so I left him a couple of things for Mother's Day. Well, I think that's why it's important that some of us that are consistently active with social media, I think it's really important that we remain even on an even keel, so we're not tipping too much to the right or to the left. You guys, look, I tell you, I've said this all along. I've said this for 5, 6 years now. The problem that we have with this country is lack of respect for people in powers of place, people in places of power. Sorry, um, for people, for like basic human respect for one another. We've lost respect for law enforcement. We've lost respect. Oh, that's okay. Listen to that phone convo. Listen to that phone convo. That's where you're going to get all the good details. My balloons keep crashing into my door when I open it because of where I've got them. It's where I got them tied to. Those were a bitch to bring home in the car the other night. Oh God, those were a nightmare. I had them tied to the dash on the front seat of the passenger side. Fucking Addie kept trying to jump on the balloons. It would be like if YouTube decided to go and start being reporters, right? There's no ethics. There's no. We've lost all respect. We don't have respect for ourselves. We don't have respect for people in places of authority. We've lost respect for law enforcement. And it's the way people are now. I mean, I know that when I was 19 and I got pulled over for a speeding ticket, like my ass sat in that car and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited for him to get up there and do what he was going to do, only to like give me a lecture and tell me to slow it down. In this day and age, if that would have happened, I mean, that probably would have been somebody getting out and walking back to the damn police car, which you're not supposed to do. I don't understand. And I don't see it as bad out here where I live as it is in other places. A lot of our law enforcement we grew up with, right? They're kids we grew up with, went to high school with, have known, and they're the small town kids that have come back home and come back to put back into. Yes, ma'am, I did. Yes, ma'am, I did. I did say yes, sir, and thank you, sir. Yes, that's a big thing. But you still hear that out here. Men still hold doors out here. It's a little bit different where I live because we have that Western way of life, and respect is a big part of that Western lifestyle, right? So I don't see it as bad here where I live, but I know what it's like in Billings, and cops are not even as nice up there as they used to be. I don't. Oh well. I guess we can be respectful. That'll set us aside from the other side until we need to be disrespectful. Because boy howdy, I can be disrespectful if I need to be. Anyway, so anybody have any great plans this Sunday? I I don't. I should. I should really have something that I should be doing today, but I don't feel like it. I'm probably gonna sit in my chair and do nothing today. Maybe I'll get wild and crazy and do something. Thought about firing it up my press today, see exactly how much I remember. Oh yeah. You, JJ, there are times you should have went to jail, but your respect for Ellie has went a long way. Oh, Three Little Birds, how exciting. Breakfast on the Blackstone. That's awesome. What a great Sunday morning. I was thinking about that the other day. There used to be times when I was little. We lived in Grable, and Grandpa and Grandma lived in Thermopolis. And there would be times that we'd come down to Thermop on a Friday night after I got out of school, and we'd stay until Sunday afternoon, sometime after the first football game ended. And Grandma used to get up and do big breakfasts like that. She'd make pancakes, she'd make French toast, eggs, bacon, sausage, just a little bit of everything. You even shredded potatoes for hash browns? Oh, yum. I will get in the Jeep and head your way, Three Little Birds. I'm on my way for breakfast. Hold me a plate. Hold me a plate. I'm on my way. You got Cholula sauce, or should I bring it with me? Everyone's welcome. Oh, careful. We don't want to feed everybody. We don't want to feed the disrespectful ones. Come on, Three Little Birds. Come on now. Let's not open. Oh, you have Cholula. Awesome. You got Cholula? I'm there. There'll be eggs, cheesy eggs, and hash browns and Cholula. All right, I'm there. Can I come in my pajamas? Can I just go hop out in the Jeep the way I look right now and show up in my pajamas and my bathrobe? It'll be fine. Nobody will notice me. To Selma, it's a great big purple ghost. Anyway. So, yeah, yesterday was kind of crazy, huh? I bet those poor White House correspondents weren't thinking that was going to happen. I wonder if they even got to the dinner portion of their meal, of their evening. They all have to go home in their pretty dresses, didn't even get to eat supper. But I am going to try to play with my press today and see how much I remember. Because I'm pretty sure May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I have a craft fair that I'm signed up for. I'm pretty sure it's at the Washakie County Fairgrounds. Found your bowl. Good. I'm glad, Remy. Check their bedroom. It's probably in their bedroom. Isn't that weird, Remy, when you know that you have a bowl and you look for it and you can't find it, you can't find it, you can't find it, and then finally the last cupboard, which is the absolute last cupboard that bowl should ever be in, and that's where you find it? Yep. That happens out at the farm a lot. And that's when I get really frustrated and start pulling everything out of the cupboards and lay it all out into the kitchen, and then I put it back in the cupboards. I haven't done that in a hot minute. But after the whole coffee cup thing, the coffee cup debacle, and then me not realizing that they were in the other cupboard, it's about time for me to pull his kitchen apart again and put it back together. And this time, I'm going to put the fucking labels that go with the kitchen instruction manual that I built. I'm going to put the labels on the inside of the cupboard doors so they know what goes in what. But see, there's this other side of me that's like, bitch, you haven't even done that in your own house. Why would you go do that in somebody else's house? But that's how it is in all the other houses that I clean. Where do you think I got the idea from? Her former cleaning gal had a whole notebook for how the whole house was cleaned. And I thought that was the coolest fucking thing ever. She had what products she used. There were links. She did each page with a QR code. So there were links, and all you had to do was scan the QR code, and it took you right to the fucking links. It was so cool. Anyway, yep. I've done that with all but the farm now. Images of products with links. Yeah. Oh, he was stealing food and cookware from you neighbors? Oh my God. That's crazy. He stole your popcorn maker? Oh shit. I would have been really pissed off. Was it one of them good hot air popcorn makers? Me too, Remy. Me too. My new investment's gonna be my Jeep. Hey, good morning, Lindsay. There you are. There you are. There you are. How have you been? How was Easter, Lindsay? God, it's been a hot minute since we talked. A microwave cabinet. Ooh. Okay, well, Remy, here's my advice. Don't buy it off of Temu. Number one, it'll take for like 6 months for it to get here. I've had a client like that, Three Little Birds. I had a lady that I had to iron sheets before I could put them on the bed. Can you imagine that? Iron the sheets before they went on the beds. Hoarding is out of control. Oof. Wayfair. Yeah. They charge an ungodly shipping amount. Oh, Lindsay, listen. As I sat here yesterday, I was like, if I could just push this one wall out, like, I don't know, 7 feet, essentially getting rid of my laundry room and the entrance to my apartment. Yeah, I was thinking it would be great, if I could just take this wall right here and effectively move it to over there. But that would I would lose my entrance to my house and my laundry room. But it would give me the extra space that I needed because I'm a little bit cramped. I've got to um, figure out one of these shelves has to move, one of like these two, because that has to park right in there. Oh, I got to get my littlest. She's in here whining, making noise. I can hear her. I hear her making all the tiny noises. Hi, you need to go outside, go potty. Come on. Come on. So yeah, I mean it's small wins, but it's nice. My bedroom's actually quite big. It's almost the same size as the rest of the house. So it's kind of weird though, coming home from the farm and being in a big house, and then coming into this size, and then I'm like, oh god, I feel like everything's closing in on me. But other than that, and I'll get used to it again. That's the Remy. That's the part for me. Just think half the rent. So I went from almost $1,000 to not quite $600. So all right. Wheat mills being stock out of. Oh, a grain mill. Yes, a grain mill. That's because everybody's buying this shit because they're thinking they're not going to be able to get supplies in the grocery stores. I guess that's my thought on it. All right, kiddo. Big old welding truck. All right, let's go do. Come on. Yeah. You know, that might be some of what Tammy Zink uses. Three Little Birds. She's always doing that kind of stuff. You know, she's talked about what she dehydrates, and it's kind of crazy, Remy. Good girl. And have you guys noticed even some of the stores are not stocking their shelves? Or there are items that you go to purchase and they haven't been on the shelf in months. Speaking of crazy, hello Fred. What are we talking about, Fred? What are we talking about? Shit, they sprayed us again. Look at that shit. They sprayed us before, they sprayed us again. These motherfuckers. Empty store shelves. Well, let's see. Who did I talk to the other day? Somebody I was talking to. Might have been Spitfire. If she places her Walmart order online, there's no tax. And it seems like if you shop in the store, come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. God damn it. This fucking dog. If there's a pole, she'll go around the fucking pole the opposite direction that I want her to. I swear to Christ, it's a Shih Tzu thing because her brother does the same fucking stupid shit. There's no shipping or pick it up fee. Well, maybe that's what she mentioned. I wasn't like, okay, so number one, I haven't been to Walmart in almost 5 years. I went to Walmart once during the pandemic. Grandma had an eye appointment and she went into her eye appointment and I went to Walmart and did all the shopping. And then I went back and got her, and then we went in and she did her personal shopping. But I did all the shopping for both of our houses, and took care of all, like the long, hard stuff in Walmart. But I haven't been to Walmart, and I can't even do a Walmart pickup order because Walmart's so fucking far away. And we don't have Aldi out here. Right now, it'll be interesting this week because my new fridge, I think I get my new fridge on Monday or Tuesday. Maybe I think it's Tuesday, the 28th. I think Brown's delivers on Tuesday, or maybe they order it on Tuesday and it gets delivered on Thursday. I can't remember what she told me. I was just like, okay, whatever. Whenever. We have a Blair's Market now, just like what they have in Grable and in Powell. There's 3 of them in the basin. So it's the prices are a little bit better than what Max Market were in Thermop. I wandered through the other day. Must have been that first week I was here. It's right before Easter is when it was. I went in the night before Easter. And that's when I found they had buy 3, get 3 free on soda. So I bought 6 12-packs. I still have 2 left. A Ross. Funny, I worked at Ross in Billings when I first moved back from New York. I was waiting for my nursing license to come through because I had to challenge the test again. Anyway. I worked at a Ross. I worked in their cash office. I used to do all their drawers. And then I would have to go and face all the bras and underwear, and then I could go home for the day. So I went to work at like 6 a.m. and was home by 2. Rode the first bus west and rode the first bus back down. Rode one of the last buses back downtown. Oh, you're out of Dr. Pepper. Hey, did you see they brought back the coconut Dr. Pepper? You can get it at the dollar store now. Well, I can get it at the dollar store. And not buy stuff you don't need. Yeah, that's the problem with Costco. Sam's Club, BJ's, any of that. You end up picking up things you don't need. Dude, I kind of miss Costco. We used to be able to buy stuff, shop at Costco, and do one trip, and it would cover 4 households. There was always one for grandma's, one for my cousins, one for my house, and then an extra one at grandma's in case somebody needed an extra one. But those days are long gone. I mean, that was also when there were 8 kids at grandma's every weekend, you know. Those days are long gone. 3 upright freezers. Costco's your favorite place. Oh, wow. Now that you can't buy snacks and soda with the EBT program. Yeah, a 72 pack of granola bars. That's a big amount. I mean, especially when there's only 2 flavors in the box they really like, and the rest are just gonna have to be given out for Halloween treats. Yep. Sent to school for last day of class. Yeah, I get it. No, she's playing with her duck. Yeah, just have more kids, Remy. You gonna do it again? Oh, it's a duck breakfast this morning. And don't put that out in the universe, Lindsay. Please don't. One and done, right? I can't say I didn't do it. I'm telling you, that duck is the best toy ever. It's a bit of an adjustment, Lindsay. They don't have the outside space like they once had. When I take them out, I have to put them on a leash and then walk them, and so it's we do fine. Good morning. What is true? They in the afternoons get a little bit hard because Mason used to always like to go out and lay on the porch, and she would go lay on the porch too in the afternoons. So a couple times in the afternoon, they'll fake me out, act like they have to go potty, and they just want to be outside. So we're adjusting. Everyone will. It's a little bit right now. It's a little bit harder on them because we just went from being at the farm for almost 3 weeks. So, and with that, there's always a door open that they can run in and out of. So it's just a little bit of an adjustment when we come back home to get back into the right routine. But once the fence panels come, which I don't exactly know what to do about that. Once the fence panels get here, or I can track the box down because the box is missing. That was the box that I saw being delivered. The other 2 boxes got delivered to Thermop. So yeah, I bought fence panels, and then they weren't supposed to be here until like June 24th. And then they apparently updated my shipping, and they arrived Thursday. And so I bought them from Temu. So my fear is that they're like for a dollhouse, and that's why I can't find the box. So I guess we'll find out. Nikki said there's a box at the office that she came by here and she saw it sitting out and she grabbed it. So again, she's up in Billings doing soccer. So sometime this afternoon. The counter samples you ordered. Oh. Well, these ones said it was really crazy because the minute I placed the order, almost instantly I got a note saying it would be June 24th because they're at the port. And then the other day I got a note that it said your items have shipped. So that's what I thought. What is true? I'm like, yeah, it's probably Nikki's like, oh, it's just a tiny little box. And I'm like, a tiny little box? She's like, yeah, if you make a square with your hands, it's about that size. Yeah, so Matimu has to go through customs. And I'm like, a box about this square? Like, oh, fuck, that does look like a fence panel. A box about yay square? Yeah, that does kind of look like a rectangular fence panel. Fuck. It's going to be my luck. They're probably for fucking miniature houses. Here, I thought I was going to be able to keep my dogs fenced up, and probably turns out that they're for a mini fucking house. You need to go outside again? You're staring at the door. Do you need to go outside? Good morning, Spitfire. How are you? Yeah, you can shop on the side of Temu where it's on this side of the customs, and but then you have to pay attention when you're getting ready to check out, because otherwise you might end up getting something that's on the other side of the customs line, and it's going to be a hot minute. But wouldn't that be cute if we end up with a fence for the castle or the library or the greenhouse? That'd be kind of cute, I think. I do think that'd be kind of cute.
It wouldn't be a loss. No, but it would definitely be funny, wouldn't it? Especially if I could get the fence built and put one of the dogs inside of it. I think that would be really funny. Anyway. Oh, what a rabbit hole you got into. Be careful going down rabbit holes. Be careful going down rabbit holes. Sometimes there's a fox in the rabbit hole. What were you researching on last night? Shit, I turned on the TV just about and clicked into the correspondence dinner. Just about the time to see Trump get tackled and taken over backwards. Oh, I'm kind of intrigued to find out what she's researching. Spitfire found the 10 missing Chinese scientists. She found the data about the 10 missing or dead Chinese scientists. And then there was a UFO guy again. There's another UFO guy. The UFO guy is allegedly the shooter. Well, that's the thing, though, Lindsay. The alleged shooter guy is a UFO guy. I'm on Temu. They have fence screens. Yes, NASA. He's a UFO guy. Come here, sis. Let's go back out. I understand. Sometimes we don't do it all the first shot. It's cool. Let's go out and finish it up again. Good girl. Oh, hang on. Let's get your collar clipped. Come on. Keep your head up. Thank you. All right, you're hooked. Hang on, Remy. I'm going to have to pull up Temu. I thought it was a set of... It's a set of 7. It's a set of 7 fence panels, and they look like a rectangle. And I had a dog in the middle of them. I'm going to have to pull up my Temu orders. Hang on. It makes... it's actually like a tan metal looking setup, Remy. It looks like a little dog kennel almost. It's kind of round. It could either be rectangle or round. I got it to go in this area right here. To back it up, put it the sides along that, and then it'll come out to about there is what I measured. It'll fit right here in this little area. 40 by 15 foot rectangle, yes. Yeah, Lindsay, we're standing outside right now. Can you believe how quiet it is? I think I paid $38 for it, Remy. I think that was the shipping on it, because it was one of those you spun the wheel and you bought 7 things. Yeah, it's really quiet over here. Weekends are a little bit more quiet than during the week because there's a school not far by, but every neighborhood has a school in it. The way this town is set up, there's like 5 elementary schools, and every little neighborhood has an elementary school. We are, in fact, reverse engineering downed alien craft. Fred, I'm going to need you to cite your source on that one. Yeah, I was really excited, Lindsay, when my neighbor said, I don't use my back door. You can use this area right here. And I was like, oh, thank God. Not that they like to be outside a lot, but they just like to, like, she's just sitting. That's all she's doing. Just sitting looking. I always set the camera off. Lilith girl, come on. Come on. Me, of course. Of course you are the fucking citer of the source. Come on, kiddo. Good girl. She hates the retractable leash. So I have to spread it all the way out for her. And look, this is my inheritance. That's the sign that I got all my shit from Grandma's undone. Right? There's my inheritance. All my fucking Rubbermaid totes. There's no place to put them in my fucking apartment. So they gotta live on top of the dryer. The farmer said, did you like the Balabiana? They were good. Lots of sticky mess everywhere while making them. And they are not a quick, easy treat. But it was fun to try. I left him like 3 of each of the Balabianas. And I left them for him at the house, and I was like, hey, do you like coconut? And I couldn't remember if he likes coconut, because like half the family likes coconut and half the family doesn't like coconut. It's really weird. You either really like it or you really don't like it. But I was almost positive that he was one of the kids that used to eat the Idaho Spuds. My grandpa used to always have an Idaho Spud, and I was pretty sure that he was one of the kids that used to eat the Idaho Spuds. And those are, if you've never had an Idaho Spud, oh God, order yourself one from the candy company. They come from the same place that Twin Bings come from, the Palmer Candy Company in Iowa. She wants up. Hang on. Let me get you into your basket. Hang on. Come here. Where are you? Where are you? Littlest girl. Oh, there you are. You're on your chair. Okay, you made it. I'll open the curtain. Oh, shit. I'm going to be like Brittany J and up in here pretty soon if I don't get these curtains fixed. I'm going to staple them to the fucking window. All right, you're in your chair. You're fine. Anyway, an Idaho Spud is like a marshmallow covered. It's a coconut marshmallow that's covered in dark chocolate, and then that dark chocolate's rolled in coconut to make it look like a salted baked potato. And they're really good, but you gotta like coconut and dark chocolate. Anyway, he's like, yeah, I like coconut. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna leave a couple of these for you. Tell me what you think. He thought they were really good. He's like, I liked them. Did you like them? No. Not really. They really tasted like, sweetened condensed milk has a very distinct flavor, and they really tasted like sweetened condensed milk. I was hoping some of that flavor would cook out, but it doesn't. Even when you add cocoa powder to it, or even adding the vanilla and the cinnamon, because I made some of them. Oh, you've seen things. Okay, Fred. Okay. I don't want to know the things you've seen. I know you a little too well, Fred. I don't want to know the things you've seen. I would make them again if somebody really wanted them. If somebody really liked them, I would make them for that person. Good morning, Doodles. Hey, Doodles, I found the package. It's in Thermop. I got to go over on the 28th, which is like day after tomorrow. I have that, that cleaning gig that I thought I was going to have to start yesterday. Yeah, I don't get to do it until Monday. Possibly this afternoon I can start it. But that gives me one day to get the house done before they close. They close on the 28th. So hopefully if they close at 1 on the 28th, maybe I can get them to move the closing back so that I could have like another 6 hours in there the next morning, because it sounds pretty bad. Yes, it's at my old address. I had Abby, the old manager, go over and check, and they're both there. So she stuck them in the shed with my other shit that I got to go pick up on the 28th. It's at my old address. Yes, ma'am. You tracked it? Yeah, I tracked it down yesterday too. I had somebody go put eyes on the front porch. I'm like, hey, are you in town? She's like, actually, I am. We just hauled a load down last night. And I said, cool. When you're out and about, can you swing by the old house and see if there's some boxes on the front porch? And she said, I can. And I said, if you see them, she's like, I will put them in the shed. I said, that would be really great, because I fucked up and didn't get my address updated all the way across the board. So we found it. I still don't know what the package was that the neighbor had, but Nikki also grabbed one of my packages and hauled it back to the office. But it's only a small box. So we were just sitting here wondering if maybe I fucked up and ordered the wrong fence panels. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a fence. I'm thinking it's a fence for a dollhouse, Doodles, the more that I think about it. Even though Remy just helped me double check. And it says it should be 38 by 115 or something like that. Well, Fred, Uranus just moved into Gemini last night. So you got some lot of work to do in Uranus. Uranus is in Gemini now. Yeah, well, I'm wondering what the fuck is in the teeny little square box, because I don't think I ordered anything in a teeny little box, Remy. Hang on, I gotta go put the laundry basket down for the kid. Okay, I'll put it down for you. Here you go. There you go. Get up there. Get in it. I know you love it. Get in it. I know it's not empty. Oh, I know what you want. You want your book. That's what you wanted. Okay. That was up there. You left it up there. Oh, I'm well aware. That's what I thought too. But I think it was the shipping, because of I had to pay a total for all 7 items. I had to pay $52 in shipping. That was what I had to pay for, was the shipping. No, that house isn't actually being rented. It's for sale. They're selling it, Doodles. Nobody's moving into it. He's going to sell both the office building and the trailer. That's why I didn't want to stay. Otherwise, I would have stayed there, but I didn't want to go through showings again. And that's what was happening. Oh, my little package there. I wonder if it's I wonder if it's my sublimation stuff. Because I ordered new little pins. Are they? Did I even put any in the cabinet? Half the rent, half the rent, half the rent, half the living expenses. Thank you, Remy. Yeah, I've got some. Do you remember when I was making those for that guy? They're like this. They make a square pin, like a lapel pin. So there's Grandma. I still have a few of those. I made too many of those. I would have figured more of the family members would have wanted those, but they didn't. So now I'm stuck with a boatload of those. My address wasn't updated on part of my Temu orders either, Doodles. Morning, Morning, Cal. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so I suck at updating my address. I thought that I could update it at one spot and it would update it for everything, and it didn't. Well, good morning, JP. You need to know what's in the box. Well, listen, the person that has access to the box is in Billings at her kids' soccer games. Earliest I'm going to find out is probably tomorrow morning, because I don't think we're going to go to the office this afternoon. It's Sunday. So I'll wait and I'll open the box with you guys. How's that? We'll open all the boxes together. The evening of the 28th. How's that? Oh, JP, you were funny, girl, the other day. Oh, you were being funny, girl. Hence I square box. Well, these cooey doves are sweet and happy and all the things. Kohl's sells books. I had no idea Kohl's sells books. I haven't been to a Kohl's in... My books come from Amazon or the library. You don't have to go to Barnes & Noble. Well, that's amazing. Oh, God, the book. I read the book before I ever watched the movie, JP. Yeah. And now the part 2 is coming out. Oof. You have a bubble. I don't like going more than 15 minutes away from my house. Well, shit, Remy, where you live, 15 minutes could get you into the next state. I love Anne Hathaway. I really do. Good morning, Chroma Reels. How's your packing going? It has a Sephora in the Kohl's? Wow, you all fancy and shit. Never have I ever been to a Sephora. Target, haven't been to Target. And if I haven't been to Walmart in 5 years, I haven't been to Target in 7. That means it's been 7 years since I've been to a Kohl's also. And I think it's been longer than that, to be 100% honest. Like maybe 2007, 2008, 2009. I know I need to get out more. Yes, Fred, I need to go out and spend more time. Like, maybe I should go check the Sagebrush Bush. Maybe they've got some new makeup items. Fry's has everything. I don't know what a Fry's is. I mean, I know that if you have the McDonald's app, once a day you can get a large, any size fry for $1.50. That's what I know about Fry's. To compete with Ulta a block away. Never have I ever been to Ulta either. No Ulta, no Sephora. Never been to those places. No idea of what you speak. Probably wouldn't be a store for me anyway. It's probably got fucking makeup in it. I could eat all the makeup in the world and... Okay, so go into the app and go to your deals section. And then scroll all the way down and it should be at the bottom of your deals. You should be able to get a 99-cent iced coffee once a day. Listen, did you know if you have the McDonald's app, it's actually cheaper to order in the McDonald's app than it is to order at the store? So listen to what I got yesterday for less than $10. I think I paid $8.58 for supper last night. I got two McDoubles, $5. The McDoubles are now on the $3 and under value menu. They're $2.50 a piece. $5, 2 McDoubles. $1.99, 2 4-piece nuggets, 1 for each dog. And a large fry for $1.50. So the dogs could have their fries. I could have my fries. And, yep. Listen, I'm all into eating human flesh. My friend said to me the other day, she's like, God, you're looking good. You've dropped some more weight. I started laughing and said, yeah, because I started eating McDonald's again. And she's like, oh my God, you're eating human flesh. Don't eat that shit. I said, you just said I was looking good. So why wouldn't I continue to eat that shit? Oh, Remy, did you know that if you have the app, you can get a $1.50 breakfast sandwich, and you can get your next one for $1? So for $3.50, $2.50, you get 2 sandwiches. Oh, I love their McGriddles. If I could figure out how to make McGriddles at home, fuck. I just have a make an egg and cheese McGriddle. I love their hash browns. Oh, the burritos are good too. Yeah, those are on the menu too. You can get 2 for like $2.50. We need deodorant too. God, can't be stinking out here. And you can customize it so there's no onions or no pickles or extra onions or whatever. Am I still banned from there? The one in Thermop, yeah. The one here in town? Nope, they don't know about me. Independently owned. That's why I couldn't get corporate to do anything when that happened. It's independently owned. This is part of the corporate chain here in this town. So, nope, not banned at McDonald's. And so far, haven't had to lose my shit because legitimately, I pull up to the little speaker box and give them my code, and I pull up to the second window, and they've even started putting 2 extra hot mustard sauces in my bag. So I'm building up my hot mustard supply. I don't know how they would know anyways. Those McDonald's don't talk. Let's just say they are aware. Oh, great, Fred, you asshole. Is that why the manager always looks at me twice? I love hot mustard sauce, Lindsay. Poseidon said I'm not happy. Oh shit. I'm not happy. Oh, I know. I know, JJ. That's why I don't look too deeply. And that's why when she said you're eating human flesh, I was like, yeah, well, it's never tasted so good. Ba da ba ba ba. McDonald's. Is anyone near me? The dogs need to go out. Hell, Fred, open the door. Let them terrorize the neighborhood. I like that coconut Old Spice one. That one smells really good too. First time with a Happy Meal? Nope, no happiness. Go back through the drive-thru. Send it back. Sometimes, Remy, you can actually specify that you want a boy toy versus a girl toy. And a lot of times you can ask at the window if they can swap those out for you. Yeah, just open the door, Fred. Let them run wild, terrorize the neighborhood for an hour or so. They'll come home. Or they won't, and then you'll have to go bail them out of jail. I like that Old Spice deodorant. That's what I use. If I don't use the Degree 24-hour little black dress approved, and a lot of times I use the Old Spice first, and then I spray the Degree on there. I'm a sweaty, pitted bitch. Fred, no. Fred, you've been hanging out with Koken too much. Go back with your son. Who asked if you were a frog? Well, I don't know. I didn't know that somebody asked if you were a frog. Fucking A, it's chaos in here this morning. Like Fred's running around half naked with his tallywhacker hanging out, like bouncing it off people. A frog? What? Who's a frog? Wow, we got chaos this Sunday morning. Thanks for coming in and playing. I love it when we have chaos. Hey, JP, what'd you think about what happened last night at the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Tallywhacker, yeah. Tallywhacker, tallywhacker, tallywhacker hanging out. People are still thinking you're Kramit. Well, let them think you're Kramit. Yeah, Cash Patel looks like, oh, fuck, it was an inside job and we didn't do it right. That's what I thought too. Like, oh, fuck, it was an inside job and we didn't do it right. I appreciate the engagement you're giving me by hitting the little emoticons. Well, for one thing, I'm not a lesbian. Okay, well, are you a thespian, though? A lesbian with a lisp? Fred, we all know about your butt. What the fuck, Remy? Seriously? Uh-oh, what did Remy say? Oh. Interesting. Uh-oh, Remy's got the deets. Instead of Arby's has the meats, Remy's got the deets. You thought it was breaking news that you don't have a hairy ass? Well, we all knew that, Fred. Unfortunately, you sent me that picture, and I had to show all the girls. All the girls. Lebanese. Tripper. Well, I told you, Krama Reels. Kramit made it seem like it was the same. You two were one and the same. Things that make you go, for 500, Alex. Whoop, 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 whoop. Congratulations, Doodles. You got the daily double. You can risk up to $6 million. Krama Reels and Kramit are two different people, JP. I can promise you they're two different people. I've talked to one on the phone. I know who the other one is. Hey, did you guys hear the other day? UA wanted me to tell how long I've been speaking to people, i.e. Krama Reels. UA wanted me to tell all the deets. Well, we know that you are two people, Fred. We know that you have a twin spirit. It's fine. Good morning, Mystery. How are you? I agree with that, JJ. She's now a product that's being sold. I agree with that. Barely awake. That's a UA trying to go with me to go up on Laura's and take a link. I'm like, no. Laura's like, but come on, Voices, you never turn down a panel. I'm like, nope. Tell UA to go fuck herself. That'd be a nope from me. Nope. Shit, Candace, I don't know, but she demanded I come up and tell her all the things. I said, no, I don't owe you that. And I was really grateful. In that moment, Laura even told her, well, UA, she doesn't owe you that. And all of the ones of Laura's people that come over here and talk with us and hang out over here with us and enjoy our company, were like, make it stop. Because if we can't go over there, we're going to be mad. It's just wrong. Like, I'm sorry, but UA is part of what is the problem out here. Look at where the place went off the rails. Look at where it went off the rails. Look at who was coming into the community at the time this place totally went off the fucking rails. There's about a dozen people that we can directly blame. And I got no problem fucking blaming them. Hey, Grandma Sherry, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's the way I feel. And UA was one of those problematic fucking people that came in and was doing all the things, right? Like, how can anybody trust anything that that person says? Number one. Number two, do we forget what she did in Riley Strand's case? Do we forget what risks she took, what unnecessary fucking risks she took? How she put her own life in danger by assimilating into a homeless camp because she just knew that the homeless people had something to do with Riley Strand? Yes, Sam, the pretend homeless person. And then wants us to believe that she's a nurse? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. If you take those kind of risks in your personal life, what kind of professional fucking risks do you take? That's a no from me. Well, the part about risking her own life shows that if she takes those kind of risks in her personal life, what kind of risks is she going to take in her professional life, JP? Same concept. Still snoopy and invasive. My opinion. My opinion. Oh shit, yeah. Take all the rabbits. Somebody needs to go collect all the fucking rabbits in this sector. All the fucking rabbits in this sector. Because shit's about bunnies are starting to get boiled left, right, and center. So somebody please go collect all the rabbits out of this sector. Oh, the day she came up on your panel and cried. Hey, did you guys take your meds this morning? I know we're a little bit later than we should be taking them, but let's get our meds in us today, okay? Oh my God, stay away from my rabbits. That could take weeks, rounding up the rabbits. 2 pink, 1 blue, 2 orange. Handful of psych meds and Benadryl. I wonder if I take them in the wrong order. What happens if I were to take 2 blues, 1 orange, and 1 pink? Huh? I wonder. 1 blue chew. No, you don't want to chew that blue one. Oh, hell no. Ugh. Oh, shit, JP, you should have seen the jackrabbit that was hit on the side of the road. That son of a bitch was probably 16 fucking pounds. Holy shit, was that son of a bitch big. About a quarter mile down the road, his brother was hit. So they must have been racing a truck. Okay, fine. We won't experiment with the meds. Fine, fine. You guys win. Yeah, that's what we're seeing right now coming out too, JP. I mean, these fuckers are the size of... They're close to the size of Casey out at the farm. The little white dog. I love fried rabbit too. Oh, have you guys seen these? Have you seen what the new Mr. Pibb can looks like? We're going back to the 80s Mr. Pibb style. That's the old can. Hang on. I'll get you a new... that's the new can. Here's the old can. So, this is what Pibb changed to. Pibb Extra. And this is the new Mr. Pibb. It looks like the old Mr. Pibb. It's a kickin' cherry soda. New cans are pretty. And I also saw Pib Zero. So they're making Diet Pib now. Oof, turtle soup is not delicious. That's a lie. Turtle soup is not delicious. Oh my God, what? Turtle soup is not delicious, Tripper. That's a lie. That's a straight up lie. I've eaten raccoon, I've eaten squirrel, I've eaten possum, none of which were very good. I've eaten rattlesnake. I've had rattlesnake and brains and scrambled eggs. It's fucking gross. I thought it was bits of bacon. No, it wasn't. It was brains. She was hardcore. Listen, my grandpa and grandma used to make turtle soup. My mom grew up in Michigan. Grandma would make turtle soup. Grandpa would go out and catch a turtle while he was fishing, and he would bring it home, and they would have turtle soup. Nope. Oh, the Noid! Destroy the Noid! Cooter soup. Yeah. No, my mom said that it smelled just awful. No matter what, nope. Nope. No. But Grandpa used to hunt squirrels to put food on the table. No, thank you. I was so glad that I grew up in Wyoming with a dad and a grandfather that hunted and killed good stuff for us to eat. Deer, elk, moose, antelope. Have a great Sunday, JP. The weirdest thing Grandma ever cooked when I was growing up was she would make liver. Grandpa loved liver. Oh, I can't. Even with all the ketchup in the world, I can't eat liver. It just is. It's a no-go for me. Are you guys facing tornadoes again today? No, no liver. Yuck. I'm really glad that I'm really glad I don't have kids, so I don't have to make them eat those kinds of things. You eat fried rabbits and shit, but think cooter soup is nasty. No, thank you. My grandpa liked fried chicken livers. That's what I learned, what is true. I'm like, why would anybody want to eat somebody's liver? It's a filter system for the body. Ugh. It does have a lot of iron in it. Turtle soup is cooter soup. Mm-mm. No, liver is filet mignon. No, liver is not filet mignon. Filet mignon is full beef and it melts in your mouth, not in your hands. You don't like soup? You don't like turtle soup, Fred? Okay, we won't send you a. Best livers are from a gas station in the Mississippi Delta area. Well, now that you said that, the Chester Chicken at the gas station in Lovell sells livers and gizzards. Now, I'll tell you, elk heart, moose heart, antelope heart, that's the best fucking eating there is. I won't eat an organ. I won't eat liver, but I'll eat heart. Imagine that. And the heart slices up into some of the best little steaks. They're just little, perfectly round little. They look like little miniature cube steaks with a hole in the middle of them. Sam saying, "Wait a minute, gas station food isn't a thing over here. How are you guys getting food at your gas stations?" Your mom loved all the turkey parts. Ooh, Fred, gross. Fred, why do you gotta be so gross? Damn. Ugh. Jeez, Fred. What's awful? Not since my mom made us eat liver as kids. It was like eating a foul tasting brick. Ooh. Organ meat, okay. I was like, awful. What is awful? Is that something we don't know what it is? Oh God. A cow's tongue. Oh. Pig feet? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I'm with you on that. Frog legs? No. I don't like the texture. The texture is like chicken, but it's no, not okay on that. Yeah, the first time it would be traumatizing opening up the fridge and seeing a big old tongue laying in there. Sam, what would be the weirdest thing you guys make in England? Just throw some hot sauce on them, they'll be fine. Puts a little Cholula on them, it'll be fine. Ooh, there we go. Sam just knocked it right out the park. Talk about a grand slam home run. Tripe or jellied eels? Oh. Oh. I guess I'm really happy I grew up in America. Ooh, jellied eels. Why the fuck would you eat jellied eels? I mean, and I'm sure they probably come in some white fucking fat globulous jelly. Oh, God, Sam, I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's not. Blood grape, blood sausage, or something like that. Yeah, let's not go there. Oh, oh. Tripe is stomach. I think it's sheep's stomach. Listen, they sell tripe in the grocery store here. Oh, no. No, we're not eating it. No. Mm-mm. Cow stomach. Well, I mean, which one of the 7 stomachs? Because a cow has 7 stomachs. So which one of the stomachs are you fucking taking it from? And it was dressed in vinegar? Oh. Well, I guess I just... You and me both, Mystery. I can't. I mean, I'll eat Rocky Mountain oysters. Like, I'll eat one with everybody and kind of giggle along, and then that's where it ends. She was Scottish, so maybe it's the Scot blood. Okay, yeah, no balls for me. I'll eat one with everybody else, right? Because everybody's eating them around the fire. But other than that, I'm good. I don't need more than one. Just one. I have to tell myself the whole time that it's like a cube steak. Otherwise, I can't eat it. And then I have to keep my mind like fixed on what I'm doing. I can't. I have a really hard time with those. Now I have a hard time with those, I guess I should say. As a kid, oh fuck. I was the first kid, like in line, waiting for the fresh calf fries. Yes, I was one of the first ones. We serve them with little cocktail sauce. Oh my God, they're really good. But I was also the person that had to haul the big tubs from the field into the house so that they could be washed and fried and all of that. So that was my job, was to haul the tubs of the balls. And they're round in a ball, and then you take them into the house, and then the wives all chop them up into little, they cut them down, and then they're flat like a chicken strip, and you roll them in flour and egg, and roll them in flour and egg again, and slap them into the fucking fryer, and no thank you. My spidey senses are not that strong. It's probably the same reason I don't fly. There's not enough spidey senses to keep that fucking plane in the air. I have officially flown one time since 9/11. One time. And it was the July after September 11th when I flew home. Other than that, we drive. I think my sisters flew twice after 9/11. Other than that, we all drive. We don't do airplanes. Thanks, but no. You prefer crunchy? A guy you worked with at a meat plant as a salesman had a party and was not told afterwards what it was. Never again. Oof. Well, depending on how long the calf fries are kept in the fryer, I mean, sometimes they're really crunchy, especially around the edge. God, now I got a fucking icky feeling tummy after talking about all this bad food. August of 99. Geez, now my constitution is rather weak today. Even this coffee is like, oh. My soda doesn't taste right either, so. Can we talk about candy or something? Yeah, who needs Ozempic? Just talk about this kind of weird food. What are calf fries? Rocky Mountain oysters, bull balls. When they castrate the bulls or the calves, that's why they're called calf fries. Oh, cool, Chroma Reels. Oh, the Sweet Tart Halos. Ooh, I've seen those. Razzles, huh? I don't know what a razzle is, but is it raspberry? I would like that. Oh, you'd be surprised what is true. You would be surprised. When I worked at Cassie's Steak Club, we sold out of Rocky Mountain oysters every fucking night. Every fucking night. It's a cross between candy and gum. Ooh, yum. Well, technically, that is still beef. That's still beef. Even though they're balls, they're still beef. Oh, I love the giant, chewy Sweet Tarts, Tripper. What are Sweet Tarts? They're a candy, and sometimes they come as hard, little round, colorful, and they're hard, and they start out sweet and they turn tart, and they make your salivary glands go crazy and your mouth get all really watery. Yeah, I was hungry when we started talking, and I'm not so hungry anymore. I haven't tried the Reese's with caramels, and I love Reese's. Reese's are my favorite. Yeah, they purse your lips. They got pucker power. And if you don't like those, if those are too tart for you, you can do Sprees. Sprees are kind of the same. They got a hard candy coating and they're chewy inside, and they've got red number 40 and yellow number 41, and they're a sweet tart candy. They start out kind of sweet, and then they turn really tart, and they're a hard candy. I still love Skittles. Yeah, it's because of all the dyes that are in it, Sam. They still use all the bad dyes over here. So. Oh, yes, the Blue Nerd gummies. Yes. Those little gummy clusters. Now and laters aren't bad. I'm not really a sour person, Krama. Sixlets. I love sixlets. Wait, what do you mean, Kel? No more Skittles or Doritos, microwave popcorn, Pop-Tarts. You saw a list. What the hell? Can't be any worse than the human flesh that's allegedly in McDonald's food, so come on now. Mike and Ike's. I like hot tamales. I like to eat hot tamales and buttered popcorn. Oh my God, the combination of the two together. Oh, if I could just melt the hot tamales down and then pour it over my popcorn, I would be so happy. But I'm pretty sure that would make a hot fucking sticky mess. Oh yeah, they're gelatin. They're horse hooves. Where do you think gelatin comes from? Horse hooves. Oh, it was the list of the worst foods. Okay, don't share that with me, please. Hey, Sam, if you want a package of banned candy, hit us up. We'll send you a box of the banned candy that you're not supposed to have. And then we'll invite you up on a panel and you can try them all. Look away, Charlie. Look away. Oh, we definitely have to send him some Gatorade. We'd have to send him that Gatorade mashup. That one that's my new favorite flavor. Oh my God, I love it. It's the blue Gatorade and the fruit punch Gatorade mashed up into one. And it tastes so fucking good. Mine is too, JJ. I'm like, oof. Nothing sounds good. Well, I know what's in my meat because my meat is self-sustainably harvested. You didn't hear horse hooves? Well, that's how they make gelatin. They boil down horse hooves. You know, like those things my dogs chew on. If you put it in a pot long enough and boil it, it'll turn into gelatin. Is it purple? Sprees are purple. That's us too. You prefer Powerade? It's too salty, Fred. Oreos? We're not supposed to eat Oreos? Are you kidding me? What? What do Oreos have in them that are bad? They're vegan. Oreos are fucking vegan. What's so bad about them? The Gatorade mashup, yes. It's the cool blue mashed up with the fruit punch flavor. Oh, fucking A, they're good. The cool blue mixed with fruit punch, and it comes out a really pretty purple color. They say vegan on them. Who the hell is Charlie? Oreos were made in Mount Olympus by the gods. According to Charlie, they make you poop black. Means you must be bleeding. Who the hell is Charlie? And how does Charlie have all this knowledge? I mean, if you buy those green ones, yeah, they'll make your poop black. You know, those ones that I bought the other day that you twisted the... Oh, okay. I was like, who the hell is Charlie? If you buy those green ones, the ones that taste like graham crackers, they will make your poop turn black. There's something about stuff with green dye in it that makes your poop turn black. Any magical powers? That's bullshit. It's bullshit, I tell you. Do you hear that they changed the Reese's recipe back? Charlie knows everything. Oh boy, maybe we need to have Charlie come on and educate us. You're glad you tuned in today, Fred? Yep, it's a great fucking day, isn't it? Happy Sunday! I love silly Sundays. Look, JP's saving us all. She's going to Mass. We didn't have to go. JP went for us. Hey, Kelly Bird Life. Zeus himself blessed the Oreos and the Reese's. You would combust if you went into a church? No, you wouldn't, Sam. Nah. The church might combust, but you wouldn't. Huh. All right, Sam, you got a project now. We need you to start going into all the churches around your area and see if the windows combust like Brittany J's did. We're going to need you to go on the ground, Sam, and become our on-scene reporter. We need you to go to the big church downtown where the bells are ringing, and we need you to go in and see if the windows combust. Because it can't just be in North Carolina that windows are combusting. We won't blame you for the damage. We just need you not to be right where the explosion happens, okay? So you go in and you dash back out. We're going to call it church. We're going to call it church dashing. We're doing some CDs today, some church dashing. All right, folks, we are on the ground with Sam Brown in front of the Catholic Church in England. We are going to observe to see if he goes in, to see if the building is still standing when he comes out. All right, everybody, hold your breath. Sam's going in the building. Oh, no. Sam, can you get with us? Sam. Exactly. Oh, sorry, Sam. I apologize. Well, I mean, Sam Brown, it's kind of a unisex name. Forgive me. Sorry for thinking that you were male. I apologize. I should have thought Sam and thought Samantha, not Samuel. Sorry, I apologize. Yes, we're two or more are gathered. It's church. So I guess we're having church right now. You know, church of the, we could call it the linoleum blown apart church. Oh, you're not a bitch. I'll tell you who a bitch is. You're not a bitch. We could call it the Church of the Linoleum Blown Apart. We meet here the second Sunday of, oh wait, this is the fourth Sunday. All right. You feel holier already? Oh, me too. All right, you're all absolved of your sins. Go out and be good sinners this week. I absolve you. Boo. You're good. All absolved. I absolved you. You feel better? I do. I feel like a slate's been wiped clean. No more tick marks. For like an hour, and then the tick marks start again. Well, don't think I won't cuss you out and then turn right around and walk into church and ask God for forgiveness for my fucking mouth. Because I will. How's the thumb? Oh, it's okay. I put a Band-Aid on it last night. Covered it with bacitracin because Of course, I whacked it twice unloading my Jeep. Yeah. I whacked it twice unloading my Jeep, and it's really fucking tender right in that area, especially right down in here. Oh God, it's super tender down in the quick. But at least it closed up, and it'll probably just be as my cuticle grows back out. But it's just really fucking tender. Yeah, it hurt. So one of the things Thomas has a tooth that instead of sticking straight up, it bends back and it goes over his gum line. And that's what caught my thumb, was that tooth. That he has one tooth that's like bent back over his gum line. And that's what caught my tooth. That's what caught my thumb. So, and it was my own fault. I know better than to feed with my right hand. My right hand doesn't turn out as well as my left hand does. So it's not the first time in my life that shit's happened. I'm pretty sure I have a scar a little bit lower down on my thumb where the whole fucking thing, I lost all the skin on the outside of my thumb. Maybe it's on my left hand. Nope, it's on my right. The last time that happened, it happened right about the middle where my lines are, and it took it all the way up. Oh, wow. Nope, the windows did not blow out of a church, Remy. Nope, we didn't get in trouble. Bye, Chroma Reels. Wow, Tripper. Talk about the Bible Belt. They prevented the cable company from offering MTV back in the day, and they bought up all the liquor licenses. I wonder if every time they know that every time they fucking take off in the tree like that, it knocks down some of their fucking nest. Makes me wonder. Tip, what is that your fucking business? England really isn't religious like a lot of America seems to be. Kind of depends. I mean, that's what I was thinking, Doodles. It does sound like Footloose. My God, why are people so fucking nosy? Nosy, nosy, nosy. Why? Were you going to buy me what she was going to buy me? Because if you're signing up for it, I'll gladly let you buy it. 10 extra points for a special sin. All right, Fred, tell us your special sin. So you get the 10 extra bonus points. I didn't hear her say she was sending me a gift, so what are you talking about? Tripper, blink twice if you need us to rescue you. What kind of special sin do you have for us today, Fred? Tell us your special sin. Oh, well, listen, you heard something I didn't hear. So, maybe you guys are watching her too closely. Or I don't know. Maybe it was that she made me an honorary aunt to the new baby. Maybe that was my gift. What do you guys think about that bullshit? Maybe it is that she's going to make me a godmother. You got nothing for your special sin, Fred? Come on. I don't even wear glasses. Wear, as in, wow, oof. Wrong wear there. It would be W-E-A-R, not W-H-E-R-E. Wear, W-E-A-R. Hey, Tip, why don't you go over to another chat where your condescending tone is welcomed? Okay? I'll be a fabulous godmother. Bye. That's okay. They can't respond anymore. Mod chat now. Let's get that link and let's go ahead and label it as spam. I don't know what is true. I know, Candace. That's okay. I got the power over here. I got the power. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Pump it up. I got the power. I know. I'm mixing two of them together, CNC Music Factory and Technotronic. But hey, all came from my generation, right? My God, why are people so fucking worried if somebody sent me something for my fucking birthday? I don't know why that one always thinks that they're welcome in here, because they're not. But they still keep coming back. That was so rude, right? Like, we weren't even talking about Brittany. Why does every fucking chat have to be about Brittany and her unborn child? Why is it? Some of you guys are really fucking obsessed. Like I said, hide all the fucking bunnies because they're all getting ready. I mean, I see the pots sitting around the fucking cul-de-sac. I do have a PayPal, Kel. Well, good morning, Dinks. Unnecessary. Ugh, no, I just can't. Like, listen, let the woman be. She's pregnant and almost 40 years old. She just signed up for another 20 years, as if that's not going to make life harder for her. We don't have to make life harder for her. Her own life choices are hard enough. Sorry if I don't want to jump on the bandwagon. I will, Kel. Oh, that was day before. That was on the 24th. That was last day. And it's so funny the way they clipped that, because they clipped the whole point of the story out and they clipped the story that I was telling. So stupid crazy. Like, way to go to even fuck up the clip without playing the whole thing. So weird. So fucking weird. It's like bringing back yesterday's scraps and digging through them again. It was totally taken out of context, Tripper, because there was a whole other part to the story that was why the other part was stated. So, oh well. Clearly, they think they can embarrass me by repeating something, by clipping something that I said that was untoward, and then why would you boil brats in pineapple juice? Fred, seriously, what are you doing? They're brats. They should be covered in beer and cooked that way. Well, shit, maybe that. Well, maybe the small box is from Brittany. Won't know. Won't know until the office opens up. Well, it's hard to take any of them seriously anymore, Tripper, and even respect their opinions. It's really hard to, Tripper, to even respect their opinions. Well, that just means that you're a rude fuck, Super Slav. Not friendly! Yes, they are in the weeds as we speak. Yes. Doodles, I did have a good birthday. You know what? I'm still having a good birthday. I still got my 50 flying high. I did, Doodles. I had a great birthday. You guys came in and hung out, and we played with the horses, and sat in the sunshine. I read my book. It was a great day. It was an absolute great day. It was one of the first warm days. It got up to almost 85 that day. Doesn't feel any different than 49, which doesn't feel any different than 39, which doesn't feel any different than 29. I still have the same shitty fucking attitude, the same nasty fucking mouth. All the fucking same. All the fucking same. The only thing I realized is that I'm a little bit more tired than I had been in the past. 8:30 rolls around and my ass is wanting to crawl in bed. No, it makes Sam a paranoid freak anyway. Yep, that's how I feel, Dinks. The only thing it has done is like 8:30 and I'm like, yeah, it's time to go crawl in bed. It's enough of this day. Close the curtains, make the house dark, turn the lights off, crawl in bed. Hopefully on Monday I get a call from the Northern Rockies Spine Center. It makes me nice. I can't lie. It makes me easier to be around. It does. I can't lie. It does. It totally makes it easier for me easier to be around. It may have been hay that you smoked. Okay. What am I going to do today? I don't think anything. I know what I got to do. I got to go to the Family Dollar. So we have a Dollar General and we have a Family Dollar. I got to go to the Family Dollar to see if I can find a sink screen for my bathroom sink. Because it was fucking disgusting and I had to throw the old one away. Because it had sink flies or drain flies. Yeah, there's no Home Depot and there's no Walmart. They're not close. It's like a bonfire. Oh, shit, Sam. Mm-mm. No, Cal, it's got to be like this. Where's it at? Ooh, it's underneath all the dishes. I can't show it to you. I can show it to you on this side. It's got to be one of those. But it's got to be little for my bathroom sink. And I need one of those. So it's going to have to be the Family Dollar. You prefer Lowe's? I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter to me for either one because I can't go there. No, I'm just going to go check Family Dollar. Dollar General had the big ones. They didn't have the little ones. I checked the Family Dollar in Lovell and in Grable. And they have a spot for the little ones. They just didn't have any. So I'm going to check this Family Dollar. Menards. I am not doing flowers this year. I took all my seeds out to the farmer. Hopefully it will. If it won't, then I guess I'm going to have to go to the Ace Hardware store. I'm sure Ace, that's the other option I have here is Ace. Maybe there's Baumgars too. I'll have to look. We may be going on a field trip today. ASDA? ASDA? Ace is a place where the helpful hardware faces go. Something like that. You like my fireplace. I like my fireplace too. It actually turns on. It works as a space heater. That middle compartment, you push in and it opens down. And both sides open up and it's like DVD storage. Same company is just different. So do you guys have Great Value brand too over there, Sam? I know. It's kind of scary, Fred. It's kind of scary. What's your main store brand in Asda? Is it the Asda brand? Which really makes me wonder. Okay, so you got name brand stuff, right? And then you've got store brand stuff, right? How do we know the store brand stuff isn't just the name brand stuff, but it's the older of the name brand stuff, and that's why it tastes a little bit funky? It's like the beginning of the batch or the end of the batch. Yes, we both like helpful hardware places. Yes. Listen, so far Ace hasn't done me wrong. Our closet's still holding up. The store brand is in bright yellow cans. It's electric, Mystery. It's electric. It just plugs in. It's like an electric space heater. There's a switch for the light on the fireplace, so it looks like the fire is glowing, and you can turn it up or down. You think it's the same, just different packaging? How come it doesn't taste the same then, Fred? Yuppie-fied up there. Oh. Boogie Woogie. At Giant Eagle. And store brand was the same as brand name. So, like, when you say Giant Eagle, is that like the Eagle Milk Company? You think that's all in my mind, Fred? Nope, it's not. Oh, yes, the generic brand of chicken and a biscuit crackers. They taste better than the regular ones, I do believe. The regular ones are really salty. And what is our other brand that we have? It's not Great Value. Food Club. That's the store brand at Blair's, at our grocery store. Food Club. That's what this one is, Mystery, is it's an Amish-made fireplace. I got it at Shipton's Big R in Billings in 2012. I bought it at the Farm and Ranch store. Even when I lived in the big city, I still went to the Farm and Ranch stores to shop. Oh, of meat and biscuits. Like a dinner roll. How we had dinner roll. Yeah. Because what you guys call a biscuit is what we call a cookie. And what we call a biscuit is not what biscuits are where you're from. You were meaning like a sweet treat, a cookie. Oh, I bet you really wondered about biscuits and gravy, huh? Oh, here, look. So, look at these, Sam. These are refrigerator biscuits. They come out jumbo and fluffy and yummy. Food Club brand. Oh my God, these are so good. Fries or chips? Yes. So when they order like fish and chips, that's fish and French fries. And they always give you malt vinegar. I think that's what I'm going to make for a meal today. Biscuits and gravy. I think we're going to have breakfast for dinner. We've been talking a lot about breakfast things lately. And then I thought about making the biscuit and gravy casserole. That would give me a couple of days to eat on that, but I don't know if I'm up to doing any of it. Might just say fuck it and drive back to McDonald's. Seems as how they allegedly cook human flesh and it's tasting so good. Anyway, that's the whole thing about like the doner kebab. Have you guys looked that up yet? The doner kebab? Oh. You can be a cannibal too? Bob Evans sausage and gravy. What is Bob Evans? Have you seen the doner kebab? The viral doner kebab? You take like hamburger and you press it really really thin, and it's the way you cook it and the way it kind of rolls up on itself. Oh, Tripper, I'm coming. I'm going to somebody's house for breakfast, but I'll swing by your place for supper. Save me a plate. Oh, Tripper, that sounds amazing. Greaseproof paper. You guys are just having so much fun this morning. I'm so pleased. True story. Went snowmobile. Oh, yes. Stayed in the Dahmer cottages. Yeah. Ooh, Spitfire gave me a great recipe. It's called a breakfast shoe, or it's a lunch shoe. And I think it's SHOO. I don't think it's SHOE. I think it's SHOO. I could be wrong though. But you take, oh, I love Arby's. I especially love Arby's since they brought the potato cakes back. You have Bob Evans potatoes? Ooh, Tripper the Stripper! Tripper the Stripper! Stripper, stripper, stripper! Come on, take it off, baby. The Jamocha shakes. Ooh, I don't like Reuben's. But look, we got a fridge full of coupons. We'll get 2 for $8. Beef and cheddar sandwiches. $5 chicken choice. Classic roast beef, $3.99. Oh, you get a free kids meal. Mozzarella sticks. I know. It's fine, Tripper. Hey, maybe we're starting the Fat Girl Stripper Club over here. Fatties can strip too. Fatties can strip too. I mean, come on now. We got places to hold our dollars, damn it. We got rolls and curves, and you can stuff it in a roll wherever you want. Stuff it in a curve. I'm telling you, we're going to start the Fat Girl Stripper Club where you pay by the pound. Start the Fat Girl Stripper Club. I know this live took a hard left. We got to Albuquerque and we took a hard fucking left. Yeah, dogs like sticks. Oh, Tripper, it'll be fine. I'll show my rolls. You can show your rolls. We'll look like a couple of jelly rolls and it'll be fine. Hey, maybe we can get somebody that's, oh shit. Fred's over here. Well, if you strip for me, I'll strip for you. Yeah, right? Strippers got to eat just because we need a whole fucking buffet. Right. Dogs chase sticks. Men chase women with curves. Mm-hmm. Well, at least Fred's willing to strip if we strip. Yep, we know how to cook. Yeah, there's that. Guess we could start a bikini barista stand. Might be a little bit cold where Fred and I live. You all in the South might want to be the ones that start it. Hey, Tripper, what about that for a new business? A bikini barista stand. We could call it Chunky Dunkin'. Rather than Skinny Dippin'. Yeah, oh, great. Strip Truth or Dare with Fred. Oh, never have I ever. I had to turn the fucking space heater on in here because it's not like I turned the furnace up, but it didn't. It ran like 4 times last night. They already have one of those here. Damn it. Sorry, Tripper. I was trying to make it like strippers. Turn Tripper into stripper. You wanted your own strip joint? Hmm. Yep, that's the drive-through coffee where the girls only wear the little teeny tiny bikinis. Generally, it's just like a little piece of floss covering all the special bits. That's a lot of tallywhackers in your face. I don't think I want to own a strip club. You'd work there? It's only open on the sunny days, though. Harley riders, girls, kitchen, bar, etc. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be bad at all. No. That wouldn't be bad at all. Just, do like the Buffalo Chip does in Sturgis. Oh, Cal. Gambling. Man. You're going to have a lot of licensing that you're going to have to deal with, Spitfire. That's a lot of headaches. You're going to have the gambling crew, the alcohol crew. Then you've got the health inspector. I mean, ugh. You're looking at going for all the inspections. I think it would just be easier to be an independent contractor and set up on the side of the road with your bike and use your bike as the stripper pole. Lots of liability, yes. And, you just can't see anything going wrong with motorcycles. Oh, yeah. I can see a drunk motherfucker doing a burnout contest and letting go of his fucking bike, and there it goes through the fucking front stage of the stripper on it. Right, that's what I was thinking, Tripper. It's a good thing we got personality. You got friends, lol. Uh-huh. I got friends. Yes, but can you steal a Pepsi truck, Spitfire? Can we go back to 40 years ago? Maybe 20 years ago. That would have made me 30. It wasn't so bad at 30. Okay, that's fine. We'll go back 20 years. How about the girls that clean in seductive clothes? Yeah, there's that. Is that why you hired a housekeeper, Fred? Fred, is that why you keep asking me about if I'm going to come over and clean your house? Huh. Now it makes sense. So now I understood why you sent me the French maid costume. Fuck. I couldn't, number one, I wasn't sure who sent it. Number two, thanks. Number three, now it all makes sense. Way to go, Fred. Way to go. Now it all fucking makes sense. I mean, Fred's been after me to come clean his house for like 6 months, and then all of a sudden this costume shows up, and I was like, okay, which one of you fuckers thought it would be funny for me to wear it out at the fucking farm? Like, that would have fucking freaked the damn farmer out. Come in wearing something like that. Now it totally makes fucking sense. Fred sent me the costume so I would come back east. Slade and Joe. Maybe. The farmer. Yes, Fred, some strip club. Well, I mean, you can, but don't think that if I'm wearing the French maid costume, don't think I'm going to be your waitress at the strip club. I thought it was it Slade and Joe? Wasn't Slade with Brandi Glanville the one whose face is like looking like it slid off the plate and dropped on the floor, and then oh yes, that must be where Brandi met Slade then. Wait. Yeah, it's got to be where Brandi met Slade. Because I swear Brandi and Slade were together, weren't they? Gretchen! It was Gretchen. Thank you. Gretchen Rossi. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Gretchen Rossi. That's who I was thinking of. Not Brandi. Gretchen. Gretchen Rossi. So I found a new little sector over here. Have you ever looked up age gap? Age gap relationships? That's a good one to go. That's a good rabbit hole to go down. I spent probably 3 hours down that rabbit hole yesterday. But I was always somebody that was in an age gap relationship. I always dated older men. I still date older men. That's right. Eddie was with Brandi. That's right. The one that's with Leanne Rimes. Leanne Rimes has something going on personally. They were talking about it. Her and Eddie were talking about it. They were out and about somewhere, and they made a public statement and was talking about, oh, did you see all the backlash about Reese Witherspoon saying that, you know, I went to a book club. There were 10 ladies there. I asked that out of the 10 ladies who uses AI, 3 of them used AI. So that's 70% out of 1 in 10. That makes it 70% of women who aren't using AI. So Reese Witherspoon, there's a whole backlash because they're like, no, we don't want to do AI. Look at the data centers. You know that one AI data center, do you know it uses 1 million gallons of water to cool itself down every day? 1 million gallons of water. Now think about the Colorado River right now. Think about Lake Mead. Think about Flaming Gorge, Lake Havasu. All those water levels are down. Lake Powell, all those water levels are down. Lowest that they've ever been, right? Parts of Lake Mead are drying up. Now they're wanting to put a data center, and they're building one in my state right now, over in that lower left corner between Jackson and Rock Springs. Over in that area, they're building that. And where does all that water trickle down to? They're getting above. They're getting above where the water trickles. They're getting right to the source of where the water trickles down. So it'll be built before, like, the mountain, the data center, then the river. Great Salt Lake is really, really low. Oh God, Mystery is crazy. They had plans to build 3 data centers in my state, and they have pulled 2 of them. they have pulled the plans to do the other two until this one, and they see how this one regulates and how it affects our state. Nope. Oh, that sounds like a good one. I like Charlize Theron. I used to take care of a little old lady, and her name was Theron. 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 She was like 85 then. Did it piss you off or make you cry? Oh, I don't cry at movies normally. Oh, definitely not watching a sad one right now. Fuck no. I finished Black and Beauty and Black on it's a Tyler Perry series on Netflix. Yeah, that's the other thing is the noise that's that could potentially impact the wildlife habitat around it. All the birds. You cried when Old Yeller died. Funny side story, never seen Old Yeller either. But there's probably not a John Wayne movie out there I haven't seen at least a dozen times. The Sons of Katie Elder, I probably watched that a million times in my lifetime. Yeah, I couldn't believe, what was it, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I went to California. I drove to Northern California, and um, as I drove through there, oh my God. I'm also sweating at night and probably perimenopausal, so I'll blame my emotions on that. That'll work. That's fine. McClintock, yep. Ooh, have you guys seen The Ultimate Gift? That's a really good movie. You grew up on Old Yeller, and yes, you bald. I cried in the uh, oh, what is that? This Is Us, or the end of what was it? The new Blake Lively movie that has all the fucking controversy around it. The Notebook, yes. Uh, Pay It Forward. Oh yeah, Gunsmoke. Mm-hmm. All of the old Saturday, Sunday afternoon black and white westerns. Yep. Well, we're not getting anything accomplished today. Have you guys watched that new series, Madison? The Madison? I never cried at Gunsmoke, no. You love the Madison? I haven't watched it yet. Green Mile. Oh, Fred cried at the Green Mile. I haven't got to watch it yet. It's only 6 episodes. It sounds like it's not getting picked up for another one, and nor is Marshall's. It sounds like both of those Taylor wrote like 6 or 8 episodes, and then that's kind of where it's ending at. You're cooking and getting laundry together. Well, what you cooking, Doodles? Depends on that's going to depend on. Well, it's okay. You can like it. It's going to depend on whether we're coming over for lunch, Doodles. We know where we're going for breakfast. Jesus Christ, Fred. Jesus Christ, Fred. See, this is why I think sometimes you're the biggest fucking troll. And I just don't know how to take you sometimes. French toast and eggs. All right, we're coming for brunch, Tripper or Doodles. I'm gonna pick Tripper up on my way. Won't be over in a couple of hours. No, you're not like this on the phone. No, not at all. That's why I'm like, I don't know how to take you sometimes. I just don't know how to take him sometimes because on the phone, Fred's a totally different person. Ooh, yummy, Tripper. I love cinnamon raisin bread. Yes, on the phone, Fred is a totally different person. It's so crazy. I guess I'll have to record our call one of these times, and then you can listen. Fred's like, fuck you, I ain't talking to you on the phone no more. Not a Michael Jackson fan. Did you know that every time they play a Michael Jackson song, since he's been gone, they turn like the temperature in hell up 5 degrees. When Michael Jackson died, they melted him down into Lego blocks for 5-year-olds to play with for once. Not a Michael Jackson fan. But that's okay. We can still be friends. Now, Weird Al, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Four letters. Starts with W. Where? What? Nah, I don't like his music. Never have. Oh, Doodles, you need to change that to sometimes he feels his nuts and sometimes he don't. Ooh, Fred, you've been watching the Thermopolis water pages, the links that I've sent you to all the fishermen's. Ooh, they're starting some new guided tours. New guided tours for the summer, right through the Blue Ribbon fishing. And Rolos. Oh God, I love Rolos. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are, buddy. New prices too. I love Rolos. What would you catch? Rainbow. Blue ribbon rainbow trout. Whatchamacallit's good too. I wasn't really a Prince fan either. The price of... Fuck, have you tried to buy sugar lately? And I live where sugar's made. I live where they grow the sugar beets and where the refinery is that changes the sugar beet into sugar. Oh, the 100 grand bar. Oh God, those were so good. That was like the best of a Nestle's bar. No, I didn't ever watch the Prince movie. Pioneer brand. I got Western Sugar for $2.99 the other day when I had to make the Bella Biana coverings, the burnt sugar. Oh, Domino brand sugar is always expensive, and you can't. It only comes in a little yellow box here. Zag nuts. Don't be talking about Fred's nuts now. His Zag nuts. Did you guys see that short on how to make homemade Butterfinger bars? Yes. Fucking spell check is getting you girls this morning. Zag mutts, zag butt. Come on, put saggy nuts. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh, doodles, I want to make that. Cornflakes, peanut butter, mix it together, press them into the pan. Then you melt chocolate, dip them in it, put it back in the fridge, let them harden, and you made your own homemade Butterfinger bars. The Book Thief. Nope, haven't seen that one. What is True makes homemade whatchamacallits. Oh my God, those are probably amazing. Hang on, I think the other country's been finally heard from, which means he's going to need to go outside and do his business now. Oh, nope. He went and curled right back up and crawled right back in bed. Only his little butt sticking out. And she's in the basket now. My goal today is to get that basket emptied so then she can have it back on her little bench. Oh God, she fucking loves her basket. But of course I had to steal it so that I could put my clothes in it to haul out to the farm. Because I needed enough clothes to wear. And they didn't fit in my bag. So. And I had some dirty laundry to do. So I needed to haul all of that out there. Oh my God. Like the killing of sacred deer and climax. Okay. Oh, she is so cute. She is cute. Last night she was being so sweet and so full of love. We had a little bit of an issue in the car yesterday going to pick up supper. She kept trying to crawl underneath my feet, which is really weird. Like she suddenly got a haircut and she forgot how to ride in the Jeep. Tip, don't go into those movies expecting anything to feel, expecting to feel anything but dread, okay? It starts with us and it ends with us. Those are the two books. And yes, I had field trip time. Hey, what is true? You have a great day. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate you. And I'll email you the link to send to Kel. Fred, I've never seen that movie, so I have no idea what you saw. Next up, you're going to tell us the Texas Chainsaw Massacre had a great plot line. Just wait. Okay, we'll wait. Well, it calms part of our brains. I don't know if I believe that, Tripper. Could you imagine having to be the Bumble that's tasked with watching me? Could you imagine having to be that Bumble? Oh, God. Could you imagine how much they probably hate their fucking life? That's a nice little nap, Tammy. I think I woke up the first time around 5, and these guys were totally snoring, and I thought, oh, I can go back to bed for a couple of hours. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, and maybe I'll get my craft area a little more reorganized so that I can get my problem is that I need sucks to suck, huh, Tripper? My problem is that I need to figure out what plug-in I can plug all of my, where I can plug in a fucking power bar. I'm living. It's a good thing that I have a ton of those things because of the way my old house was. So everything it's like a power bar plugged into a power bar plugged into the wall. And all the power bars are, yeah. And then, of course, right now I got to run this stupid little thing, and you can't run it. You don't want to run anything else. Did I finish the castle yet? Nope. It's right there. It's right there. I did find all of my tools and stuff. I did find all of my tools and my glue and all of that. I couldn't find it. That's why the castle's been sitting up there. And then I did find all the stuff so we can start rebuilding, finishing the castle. And then we've got a couple more. We got one that's in Thermopolis that I'll pick up day after tomorrow. Hey, you're welcome, Spitfire. Thanks for coming in. I will be miniing again very soon, Tripper. Very, very soon. Even maybe this afternoon. We're either going to sublimate. Yes, Doodles, I will pick yours up on the 28th. I have to go over on the 28th. I got to get the last of my Christmas stuff out. That's why my Rubbermaid totes are out in the laundry room. Yep, we're going back to minis. And we've got some sublimation. I have a craft fair coming up this weekend. I'm so excited too. Yeah, Doodles sent Western Saloon. So I have a mini tree house. And now the Western Saloon. So I'm going to have to finish up the Sakura hut and the castle so that we can open the new boxes. And I asked the farmer if he had, because he's got some scrap lumber out there, and he's got like they're like some little planks. They're I don't know. They're like, I know, it's so cool. That's why I was so bummed. I was like, well, where the fuck did the package go? That's why I was so bummed. And then when I called my old property manager and asked if she was in town, she's like, yeah, there's 2 boxes right here on the porch. It's like, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of sublimated stuff. I've got coasters and keychains, and I'm going to do up some coffee mugs. Oh God, Doodles, I was so excited when she found it. Because all I could think was, where did it go? Where would it have gone? And then I looked at the email that What Is True sent me with the screenshot, and I'm like, yep, that's my old house. So it must not have updated when I posted that link. Anyway, the lost is found. We know where it's at. It's safe. So if I get the house done Monday and Tuesday, and then Tuesday afternoon, I run to Thermop and finish up my stuff there. That leaves us Wednesday to start miniing. That leaves us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because I think the craft fair starts at like 3:00 Friday afternoon. We're gonna have to assemble the shelf, Doodles. Oh, hang on! I don't want to knock my light pad down. Oh, shit! Now I'm losing stuff out of the box. I haven't even fully opened this, but we have this to put together, Doodles. I haven't even opened it, so I think the keychains are gonna hang nicely on that. It's pretty cute. It's a rack. Ooh, Doodles. Okay. Well, I won't start it. I won't be able to start yours. I still have to finish up the other 2. Oh, I don't mind the black. That's why I chose the black. I don't mind the black color. I just like that it'll hold like 24 keychains. So that means if I put 2 on each hook, that's 48 keychains. My thought was I could probably work, like, if I can get my stuff out into the community, and I know that there's interest in sublimation designs, and I know that there's not one. There's not been one over on this craft circuit. So my hope is that it'll be something that I can pick up, like custom work. Oh, absolutely, Karma Reels. Fred's given me 2 fucking killer ideas, but I don't have that talent yet. Ooh, Rinky Dinks. I like that name. Old Hills store, and the parking lot's full of tables. That's my thing, Tripper. And like, I've been asked by the management company to make some of the signs that say tenant parking only or no trespassing, tenant only, no through drive. So I've got to get those worked up too. I told her I wouldn't be able to do anything until the week of the 27th. I did, however, get the designs prepped, and they're in one's in my Canva work in process, and the other one is in Design Space. I've already transferred it over because it's just a case of you print it out. You're gonna have to mirror it and then print it onto the sublimation paper, and then it's going to be putting each of the words on it individually, cutting out all the little phrases that they want on it. Some of it's in red, some of it's in black. They want a picture of a tow, like, the tow truck hooking up to the front of the car with the no, and then put on there that violators will be towed at their own expense. So that should really be my project for today, so that I can walk it into the office tomorrow morning when I go pick up the keys to go to the cleaning job that I have to do. Oh man, Krama Reels. I remember those days not that long ago. Oh my God. By the end of the day, I could and like if I sat down for more than 20 minutes and took that pressure off my feet, and then I'd go to try to step down and it felt like the bottoms of my feet were all bruised. Yeah. And it didn't matter what shoes I wore. If I wore my sandals, my good sneakers, I found that I was better off just being like barefoot. Oh yeah, Mystery. They can be really expensive. You can put a lot of money into a dollhouse. A lot of money into a dollhouse with all the wiring and all the little furniture and all of that. It can be really expensive. Oh man, you know that feeling too, Doodles. Yep. I think there's a way to go in and put that desktop version. I think now with the app, if you download the app, Tripper, it's all the same all the way across now. Well, and also, Chroma, as the days go on, your feet will also get used to that too. Lawn chairs in your living room. Oh my God, that's funny as hell. That's funny. You might be a redneck if your lawn chair doubles as living room furniture. You live in a house that's mobile and you own cars that are not, you might be a redneck. It really is, Doodles. Good job, Krama. That's a hard task. get the couch and recliner out and gone. Well, those motherfuckers, look, it was clear sky and going to be turning blue, and they sprayed us, and then look, they made sure it's all gray. And oddly enough, it hasn't smelled like a cow's butthole out here today. I heard it's real great out here in the wintertime when the sugar beet factory's going hard. Nice, Krama. That's really nice when that works out. Oh, I can't wear Converse. My feet are too flat. Rainy and damp here today. Yeah, it's not. It's supposed to be 50 is our high today. It was 26 when I got up. That's why I wear Keens, Tripper, because they have a huge, wide toe box. You've seen the new Keens? Tripper, have you looked at the new Keens and the Keen work shoes? I'm ordering a new pair of sandals next month because there's free shipping on orders over, I don't know what it was. See, and I don't think Hey Dudes have a big toe box. I really don't. I don't feel like they do. And my feet are flat, so my feet are completely flat. You're picky about clothes and shoes. I'm really picky about my shoes, but Keens are really the only shoes that I actually wear. Yeah, see, I'll show you. There's my arch. As soon as I put my foot down, my arch goes flat. It's like that on both feet. It's been like that my whole life. There is an arch there, but the minute I put my foot down, it goes flat. No, Krama, no. No, but you can set a goal and earn towards it, but no grifting for it. You can set up anybody can set up an Amazon wish list. Oh, Tammy, I love my bibs. I actually just found them when I moved. They had fallen in the back of my closet and were on my bag of bags. I just found them the other day. I was like, oh, why haven't I been wearing these? Bib overalls. They're like, they're bibs, like what Cletus wears. Bibs. Bib overalls. They're just denim. Overalls. Yep. Best place for women's overalls? Dovetail. I saw one of those. Never heard them called bibs before? Yeah. That's what we call them, bibs. Bib overalls. All right. It's officially 11 o'clock here. That means it's 1 o'clock on the East Coast. Nice. That's all your Grandpa Carter wore, except for Sunday church. Yep. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. I appreciate the fun we had this morning. I hope that your day is easy and relaxed and not stressful. And I am. I'm just going to take it easy today. I have a couple of hopes that I get done, but probably I won't. And there's nothing wrong with that. He wore a brown suit for church. Yep, what a true farmer he was. And I bet he worried the whole time he was at church that something was going on. Oh, you're fine, Ange. I bet he worried the whole time he was at church that something was going on his farm. I have a favorite pair of capris, and the pockets on them suck. Every time I wear them, I always lose the cash that's in my pocket. Jesus. I always lose my cash. Dovetail mystery, all the pockets. I think I even threw those capris away, or I put them in the donation bin, because like 3 times I wore them. They fit so nice. They were a pair of hand-me-downs. But every time I fucking wore them, I would put money in my pocket. And by the time I was done getting to where I was going to go, the money was not in my pocket anymore. It always wiggled out. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. If I get wild and crazy, and we might go on a Sunday adventure. Or maybe we'll come back and just shoot some more shit. But I hope whatever you do, it's enjoyable, it's not stressful. I hope wherever you go today, there aren't lines that you must wait in. I hope your Sunday is amazing. So, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I may come back later. Bye, guys.